In this video, I'll be talking about formation, priestly formation, or formation to the religious life. Now, when we talk about formation, priestly formation, or formation to the priestly life, it is summarized into two things. The whole of formation is summarized into two things. The first is that we are formed to be like Christ. The second is we are formed to do the things Christ did here on earth. Now, from these two things comes our mission, our identity. The first, that we are called to be like Christ, that is where we get our identity from. As priests, we are called to be like Christ. As religious, whether a religious brother, religious sisters, or a religious priest, we are called to be like Christ. So the whole essence of formation is summarized into these two aspects. But many times, a lot of formators don't get it. A lot of formators, they are forming people to be like them, to be like themselves, to be what they feel, not to be like Christ. And this explains why a lot of things we see we are having some kind of tension again in the life. I'm not saying that yes, the life is going to be easy. No, but the point is, if we get our formation well, we understand our formation well, I think we'll be able to make more impact in the world. I come again. Our priestly and religious formation is summarized into two things: to be like Christ and to do the things Christ did while on earth. And this explains this second part gives us our mission. And that is exactly why Christ formed us. Now listen, when Christ came, he chose certain people called disciples, which he formed to be like him. After forming them, then he gave them the mission to go out to be able to baptize more disciples. So that is it. But please, I want to beg formators out there, do not form anybody to be like yourself. That is not the goal of formation. The goal of formation is to help people to become like Christ. And that explains why you need to form them well. I tell you, when you form people, help them to understand what formation is all about, a lot of people will leave who feels that they don't have a place in the priestly life or religious life. They will live by themselves. They will live by themselves. You don't need to chase them away, because they will know that they don't fit in. That is the truth. In Luke chapter 6, verse 40, Jesus says, "No disciple is superior to his teacher, but when fully trained, every disciple will be like his teacher." And that disciple, what is Jesus Christ trying to say there? is trying to let us know that a disciple must become like his master. And who is our master? Jesus is our master. And we are formed to be like him. Now, when we talk about the mission, it was the will, the mission of Jesus is to come and save sinners and to reconcile them back to the Father. Likewise, our mission is simple. Is to help others to know God, to help others to find Christ, is to help to reconcile others back to God. So, as a priest and religious, if you don't understand your identity in Christ, that we are called to be like Christ, you can never carry out your mission effectively. It is only when you have understood who you are in Christ, then you'll be able to understand what you are called to do, your mission. The summary of our mission, which is the mission of the church, Salus and Marum, which is salvation of souls. So, I just want to encourage our formators out there, try as much as possible to form people in the light of Christ. If we do that, they will be able to do the work of Christ effectively.